Hey folks, this is Mark with OrientWatchUSA.com with CFTAB004B. Now this is part of Orient's racing line, but before I go into all the little details, check out the watch on the wrist first. These are angles that you'll never appreciate or never see on the on any sort of extended pictures. So just want to use this opportunity to show you all the little angles that's possible. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take off the watch. One thing you'll notice about this leather band, it has a deployment clasp, which means that you don't have to constantly, or you'll see. Instead of having to undo this, I just press two buttons on this side and it comes off. You notice that this little portion over here, the clasp, sets the length at it sets the length at a fixed location. And so you don't have to keep on going through all those little things. Let me explain to you. On a leather band like this, you have to do this every single time. With this one, it's in a fixed location, so that all you gotta do is just simply close. Okay, so now let me go ahead and explain to you some of the things that we have on the dial itself. Notice this case. This case is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful case. It's got so many little details on it. Even before I want to talk about the dial and the functionality of the movement, just want to just showcase this beautiful case. Okay, let's go back to the dial and then you'll notice a few things. The first thing you'll probably notice is right around over here, you see a steering wheel that's been placed above the exhibition hole on the dial. Now that's supposed to look like a steering wheel, so you can see that right there. Notice also right over here above the crown area you see an exhibition. Now if you take a nice zoom in right there, let me go ahead and unscrew the crown. You should be able to see all the little mechanisms turning. Alright, let me go ahead and pull it out. You should be able to see the mechanisms working inside as I turn the crown. Okay, let me go ahead and put it in a time where it doesn't obstruct the view of any little item. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and screw it back in. Alright, so this is supposed to be a racing style watch, and so you'll notice that all the fonts that they use, the colors that they use is in support of this design. The Orient logo is located around the 4 o'clock location on the dial. Okay, now this is a semi-skeleton watch, which means that you see there are certain holes that exposes the mechanism that's driving the watch, and I explained to you already. There's already 5 holes here. Okay, the only true functionality of this movement apart from time is power reserve indicator. Now power reserve, so you guys are familiar, this is the type of watch movement that's powering this watch. I don't know if you can see it using the exhibition case back, but that it is a mechanical movement. There are no batteries or any capacitors in here. It's just micro mechanisms coming together and keeping time. But you never know how much power you have left in the spring itself. I just got it started from off 0, so even though the power reserve is close to 0, it's just got enough energy just probably to go for the next couple minutes or so. But what this means here is that every unit over here, every unit like 20, 30, 40, they're units of hours. And so for example, if this needle was pointing at 20, that means for 20 hours I know there's enough power here without any movement whatsoever. If the power reserve, when you pick up the watch after some time of not wearing it, has a positive number and you see it running, then you can trust the time. It's another good use of the power reserve indicator. Okay, so now that I explained the functionality and the dial design and the case, I hope that this video was informative to you. This is CFTAB004B. Hope to see you wearing it soon.